Okay, after looking, I am not gonna go to Home Depot right now and get any more wood, but I will go back and get the reason why I said the reason why I'll tell you the reason why I said I'm not gonna get any more wood. I will get more wood, but the wood that I'm getting is gonna be this. Excuse me. This wood here. Excuse me. So I can this wood here, and so I can do those two pieces like I was saying. So what I was sitting here looking at, I still have all this extra wood that I did not use and I haven't been using. I might regret it in the long run, but I have all this wood right here that I need to use instead of throwing it away. Sorry about that. Just, drink a lot of water. Trying to stay away from cokes and stuff like that. And I guess being out here, being out here with, with all this grass and stuff like that, it's probably keeping my sinuses in. But I was looking at, certain things like I can cut those screws off, or cut those nails off, and then use those pieces in certain spots. So what I was thinking is, to get the better stability, go ahead and figure out, get a piece that goes there, and like in certain spots that I feel like where it's going to be weak, then I'm going to tack onto. Go ahead and use some of that wood, like I said, and put it on here, just like this one right here. You see, it's like really, it's bowed down a little bit. Give it that little extra pickup, to where it don't be completely bowed down, and make sure everything is straight. Because I can tell you right now, like I said before, this is not really completely level because I was in a hurry and I didn't have other means to dig. I'll guarantee you guys, I'm just gonna say this real quick too, and I think if I didn't have this in the ground a little bit and it was up, I think the wind would have carried this and snapped this in half. That's just my opinion, but at the same time, if you don't know and you didn't see, or I didn't show, you know what? I didn't show because that video got lost. So this is really dug in. It's a trench. It's like a trench. And I really dug in to the ground to get that right there. See, I got that dug in to get that right there. So if you see this big old pile of dirt, that big old pile of dirt was in there. And then, you see these little white little pieces right here. That was part of it as well. So, like I said, I don't know. Maybe that's what made it stay, because of the fact it's in the ground and it's not completely up off. It's it's up off the ground, not in the ground. So I mean, it's not on the ground, it's in the ground. So I thought, oh God, I just confused myself. But anyway, I was thinking about, I got all this wood over here, like all this. This is good wood, guys. Like, this is really good. This is really good. I can figure out how to get the nails and stuff out of here. This is really good. Use the saw, but use the other blade and saw this off and use this wood in certain spots. Maybe I can go ahead and use this wood right here and either sand it down or something like that, to where it fills this right here. It fills all this right here. It fills it in. So once I put the sides on, it makes it easier. So why throw the material away or get rid of the material if you can use the material? So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna break these down, because this was supposed to be for the shed as well. Break those down. If you notice, like, there's still good pieces on here that I can use. This is not good, but like this wood right here, these woods right here, this right here, it's probably still good. I thought I stepped on a nail or something, but it's probably still good, so I'll probably be able to use it. This wood right here, now I can tell you, this pile right here, that pile right there, is what I can't use, and this wood, and those are good pieces right there, and this right here is good. And I thought about it, honestly, instead of spending all the extra money, instead of buying a door, I use the pallets to make a door and go from there. But at the same time, I don't know how that's gonna work, but I can just get real creative instead of, going through and, and buying a door, and go ahead and figure out, on this part right here to make it to where it goes ahead and closes and stuff like that. And then this piece I can bring out a little bit to cover this piece, because if you notice, technically this is almost flush with that. And if need to, I can just cut this off right here, cut it off and go right there and make it where it's flush right there, or figure out something to get it to where it all is coat aesthetic. And it works. This is what's going to be a pain right here, trying to get a piece. Not really get a piece. I'll probably get another, you know what, that's what I'll do. I will get another piece. Let me move the ladder real quick. Let me move the ladder so you can see what I'm talking about. I know that was my thing that was on there. Let me move the ladder right here. Yeah, it didn't fall. That's good. That's good. It didn't fall. So what I was thinking about, see, this doesn't have anything here. And, on this one, I'm gonna have to figure out how to cover it, with a bigger piece or something like that. So all this should be covered, but at the same time, I'm gonna be buying 8-foot pieces. 8-foot pieces. So with me buying 8-foot pieces, this will be covered, and from here to here will be covered. Like I said, all that will be covered. So I'm not really stressing on what's going to be shown and what's not going to be shown. And this should be covered as well. All of it should be covered. But I'm trying to decide what to put here, what to put right there. Because if I go through and put another one of these, it's going to bulge out a little bit and it's going to look different. But at the same time, it will give that other piece of wood something to stick on besides this, and it won't crack as easily. So, like I said, just, saying I'm not going to go to Home Depot at this time and get any more wood. I'm going to really just break down all this right here, all this material that I got here, use my saw, and use the other blade, and go ahead and cut these guys off, cut them all off with that blade, cut them all off, and then just use these. Like I said, they're all good. There's good pieces. And then once I get those broke down, then I'll start breaking down these right here. And I'm not going to crush, I'm not going to hammer or crush down any of the material that I'm using. I'm going to just see if I can just use it all. And I don't know where I'm going to use it, but there's certain ones that I can't use and I won't be able to use. But like I said, it's just figure out how to cut it off and use it, and use whatever I can. And then if other pieces don't work, then I can always figure out what I can use it on, or where to put it, or something to the extent. Or say, for instance, just heads up, just an idea. Like I said, it's just I'm just rambling, but at the same time, I'm thinking more and more about the shed build. So you see these pieces right here. Like get a piece, because it'll slide in here. Put only on certain places it won't slide in. Like on this, it won't slide in on this. But get some of the wood and slide it in here, put it on top, stack it, and bolt it up to where this is covered, instead of trying to cover it from the outside. You can cover it from the inside. Because if you really look at this, guys, like I show you, you can slide a piece of wood here and slide a piece of wood here. If you have to double layer it, then you can, or cut it off to where it all fits, and you can put a piece there, and then slowly tap into it. This one's gonna have to come all the way down because this piece is blocking it. But you can look and see all these pieces, you'll be able to put something in there, except for this one's kind of high. But you can still figure out how to get pieces to go in and cover these up. So when I put the outside on, then it'll be a little warmer, because it's not holes to where it can breathe. And then at the same time, it will be super dark in here. And like I said, I could just put like a little, a screw here, to where it don't break the wood, to where it's all covered up and you don't see it. And use all this extra wood here that I got, instead of just going to Home Depot and doing that, and then going from there. Because in fact, like once I like honestly, just honestly being honest, guys. This is so totally true. Okay, and I'm still gonna do it, but I'm just gonna let you know right now. I'm just talking like I said. Okay, cover those pieces up right there. Cover those all that up. Cover it up. If I have enough wood, cover it all up. Cover it 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 up. Okay, but it's gonna be covered up from this side. Okay, it's gonna be covered up. Yeah, you know they'll still be able to unscrew it, but at the same time, it's just you have to know what I did to see all that. But go ahead and cover this up. Cover it all up. Okay, even the top. Cover it all up. Okay, then I'm gonna give you a little insight of what I got going on. Okay, cover it all up. Okay. Then once I cover it all up, get the roof on, because I'm planning on doing the roof soon. Get the roof done. Then I get the roof done. Once I get the roof done, like say for instance, go buy me 2 pieces of wood, 2 pieces of this wood right here, and get the roof done, or 4 pieces of this, whatever I may need, and get this done. Once I get that done, I could technically start putting stuff in here, and then when I get a little bit more money, I can go ahead and put the wood on the outside. That way I can go ahead and start using it for what it's supposed to be used for. And at the same time, I might just go ahead, I don't know, because in fact this is pretty, the wood, if I use it, it's going to be pretty strong, and I got to figure out how to do it. But I could probably just go ahead and make a door out of the pieces and go ahead and have it closed to where it's, you know, cold static and nobody knows what's in there. But I just wanted to say that real quick. I just, like I said, I was thinking about that as I was looking at things I was going to go buy at Home Depot. And I got extra wood on top of that, guys. Like, I got the wood to finish the top. Honestly, I got the wood to finish the top. Because technically you need a piece here to hold up this, okay? You need a piece here to hold up this for whatever you plan on doing on both sides, okay? Then if you plan on coming down any, you're gonna need pieces to make it where it comes down. And then pretty much the other pieces are gonna hang off of that. Your other pieces are gonna hang off of that, and they're gonna literally hang off about, you know, this far. You know, they're gonna hang off on all the way around, except for here and then the back. It's gonna be totally different. But I can go ahead and get everything that I want and use everything, all the other wood, but at the same time, like I said, this is the reason why I said I want to do what I said I want to do with the other wood, because most of this wood cracked. See that piece right there? That's cracked. That's dry rotted. That is the reason why I want to buy more wood. But at the same time, if I get more wood and drill into it, okay, go through it this way and then put one this way, put one this way, one this way, and then make it figure out how to get it to where this doesn't crack, or get some glue or something to make it where it won't crack and it stays. We're good. I have glue. So like I said, just not thinking too hard, but at the same time, what I'm thinking makes sense now. Stop spending so much on material when I have material here. Yes, I know, I know it needs to be, you know, a straight bead across, you know, on top and stuff like that. But at the same time, I can figure out how to get this. And if I need a little piece, I can always cut into it and then, you know, use some wood glue or something like that. Because once I use wood glue, it's gonna stay. Use the wood glue to help fill up these seams right here if I need to. Fill up the seams if I decide to put a piece in there. So like I said, it's just, I'm thinking, you know, I could just use all this wood instead of buying more wood and keep the build going as I'm, you know, predicting things. And like I said, and make sure I measure everything out. And if it's any pieces that are warped, then try to figure out other places to use it. And if there's pieces that are straight, then use it other places. Because if you really look at it, these pieces are pretty straight. The thing is, there's nothing wrong with this piece. It's just, it's really not broken or crooked or anything. It's just the way the guys put it together to hold, you know, the glass. Like I said, these right here were holding glasses, like glasses for the trucks at UPS, and that's where I used to work. It was holding the glasses, and that means all glasses, the big glasses, the small glasses. I know one of them was holding, you know, 12 to 20 pieces of glass in one thing. Some of them are holding 10. It just depends on what they did that day, or how many they needed or something like that. And that's how they ordered by the bulk, and that's what fit. This one right here, like I said, I won't be able to use this piece because it curves a little bit, but at the same time, I can still use these because they're straight. They're straight, so I can use them. I know I'm just talking and, you know, rambling, but it makes sense to me now instead of going to the store and going to the store and buying more wood when necessarily I might not need to, and I can just use what I have. So what I'm gonna do, honestly, tomorrow, I had to put these nails so I don't step on them, because like I said, I am not trying to get had to go get a technical shot because I stepped on a freaking nail. So what I'm gonna do tomorrow, or I can even do it tonight, if it's not too loud, I'll come in and I'll just shave these off. Shave them off with my little piece I got, and shave them off, and then go through and shave all the rest of it off, and, you know, try not to break any of the material that I have, and just go ahead and use the material I have, and then go from there. Like I said, I can just use all those pieces that I have if I don't break them or something like that, and then use them in the inside right here and cover that stuff, because I mean, I'm eliminating certain things. And then these probably are warped right now. They're probably warped, but I'm gonna say I do have material here that I can use. And you know, let's just get. I'm gonna grab one of these and I'm gonna show you what I mean real quick, so that way you'll see what I'm seeing. And like I said, I got all this wood just laying on the ground right now. Just laying on the ground, and I'll just show you. Slide this in like this. And technically you can't see anything. Yes, it might need to be longer, but I can figure it out on that behalf, like go all the way across. So if it works, you know, it works. Because I only had to go that far. It's giving me a headache. Being a pain in my butt. Technically, I don't have to go that far. And then, you know, just make sure they're straight. See how that's warped a little bit? But if it was straight, I think it would fit perfectly in here. You know, perfectly in here. But I was just trying to show you real quick what I mean by finding pieces that are straight. If I find those pieces that are straight, then I can definitely put them in here and then try to use it to cover up my little holes right here without, you know, having to see if somebody decides to puncture the outside of my wood, or if somebody gets to playing back here, or shooting BBs, or shooting any kind of thing that they can see inside here, and, you know, and I lose most of my stuff because of that. People know that they're vandalizing my stuff. But at the same time, let me see if I can find another good piece. Okay, look, another good piece, flat, straight, so straight, pretty straight. And I'm gonna show you what I mean by, I know you got to kind of the gist of it, but at the same time, like, I can stick it in here, the piece off, but like, just look, it's going in pretty straight. It's going in pretty straight. Just okay. I keep trying to get it past this, but let's just do this. See, technically that's like that, guys, just like that. And then I had to have or bring it to like right here, or a little bit more. This way, like that, to where it still covers it up. You know, it still covers it up. You know, I might use more pieces, but it's still gonna work. I don't know. It's just something to think about. It's not set in stone on if I'm gonna do it or not. Ooh, excuse me. But it's just something I'm thinking about. I don't want to take too much more of your time on my thinking and my thoughts, but I want to make sure that whatever I'm doing is gonna work all the way around, and the wood that I have, I'll be able to use it all instead of throwing it away. But I will not be using this pile because this pile's been sitting here for like 2 years, and that was when I did the bottom half, and I went back and tore it up, and I threw all the wood over here. So I'm gonna go through all the wood before I do really think about using it. But like I said, I know first things first, I am going, like I said before I get off this, I am going to go ahead and fix my crack pieces. There's a crack piece over there. This wood is what reason why I want to buy some more wood is because it's dry rotted completely right there. And like I said, if I have to, sorry, camera's dirty. If I have to, I would use some wood glue and help hold it so where it, it doesn't separate. And then we'll go from there. And like I said, I'm gonna buy me 3 of these now. I'm gonna start with 3 of these. I'm gonna buy me 3 of these, three of these, and then I might just go ahead and just say screw it, put that third one here. It'll be big enough to put it here. That way this is there, and then it's whatever, you don't know what's there, you don't have to, but after, I won't put this there until after I put these pieces on to go. That way I just have room to do that. And then this one will be the same with the other wood, but at the same time I won't do that until I get the pieces in. So I'm just gonna stop rambling, guys, and get off this thing. And I got things I gotta do, and I gotta be somewhere here shortly. So I'm not gonna say thank you for watching, but I'm gonna say this video will resume in the next couple of days. So like I said, this video is really long. I'm going through a lot of things. I'm editing a lot of things. I'm seeing a lot of things, and as I'm seeing things, I'm doing the things I see. So therefore, I did say I was going to use this for the roof, but I think I'm just going to use what I can to help with the roof, to help brace it, to make it as straight and as level as possible. Because right now I can tell you, I had to bring it up just a little bit, but I can figure it out. Figure out what wood I can use to help it get straight, and then go from there. If I have to use a clamp and figure out how to get it to where everything is straight, and then once I get it straight, then it's all the way straight, and then once it gets all the way straight, then I can start putting the roof on. But I don't want to make it a big deal. Like I said, I can keep going on and on and on about this. Like I said, I'm just as I'm looking, I'm seeing more things, and the more and more things I see, the more and more I want to talk, and the more and more this video is going to get boring. So I'm going to go ahead and stop here and say, guys, we'll see you definitely real soon. And hopefully you liking the content so far, and hopefully we'll get this build done in a feasible time. And then I'm going to spill the beans on this. Once we get the build done in a suitable time, we're going to go ahead, you can't see it, we're going to go ahead and try to get that, it's on another video, but it's going to be another part to these videos about, I'll be picking up a welder from a friend and seeing if it's going to work. And then once I see if that welder is going to work, and then after this we see if the welder is going to work, we're going to get this done. And I said, if you've seen the rundown of the videos, then I'm not going to give too much of it away. Just hopefully you watch what's going on. And guys, I am totally done talking. I can just, like I said, keep going, but I'm gonna go ahead and cut this and end this right now, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Drake Beats.